gonna be able to slice, dice, and mince your way to success, honey, because our cleverly designed mandolin from Plate will allow you to be able to take vegetables and create beautiful masterpieces just like this in seconds. For your crudité, your salads, your main dishes, or whatever it is that you wanna cut or can, this is going to allow you to be able to save time and do it in an amazing way. Here's what you need to know. It's coming in your choice of red, green, black, or white. You not only are going to get our #1 favorite, but it's the lowest price we've ever offered. In addition to getting the mandolin, we're also giving you a 3-piece SnapFit peeler set, which will include a serrated peeler, a julienne peeler, and a straight peeler. This handsome guy whose hands you've been seeing is John Florell. John
making French fries.
There you are. John is one of our home and kitchen experts, and it's good to have you here.
It's good to be here. I'll tell you what, talk about saving time in the kitchen. Oh. This is the machine that'll do it. Everything from making French fries, to slicing potatoes or tomatoes, to making cabbage coleslaw. It even takes corn off the cob, okay? It does everything but the cooking. And here's how simple it is. Plate has put it all together with a safety holder, okay? It's got a guide so you can't go wrong. Everything fits right in your knife drawer, okay? And keep it in your knife drawer, because when you see it every day, you'll use it every day. The more you use it, the more you're gonna love it because of the time that it saves you, but also for the job that it does. Now, here's my favorite part about this machine. I've been dealing with mandolins and kitchen gadgets for the last 30 years, okay? I've seen them all. This machine, quality-wise, is the best machine, and for ease of use, everything is on board. There's no parts and pieces. I've seen $250 French mandolins with 200 parts, but then where do you store them? And how, you gotta look for the parts and pieces to, look.
Listen, I second that emotion. Even here at HSN, yeah. We offer a lot of different mandolins. But I am telling you, and you can take this check to the bank and cash it, this one, yep. And you said it yourself, this one I think is the finest that we offer. I am not surprised this is today's special. If you own it, give us a call.
It's also the safest, okay?
The quality is,
stainless steel platforms, okay? All the stainless steel plus the ease of use. Now, right here on the side, let me run through this real quick. Right here, you've got 4 different slicing thicknesses, and you have a safety position. So when you store it, you can't cut yourself reaching for it in the drawer. You take it all the way down to the thickest slice, all right? And watch how simple this is to use. Now, you can use the guard, or you can, if you've got a long vegetable, take a look. Start at the top, slide it down to the bottom, slide it back up to the top, back down to the bottom. All you do is move your arm up and down, and the machine does the work for you. Now, most people have used one of these old 4-sided tin can knuckle busters before, right? They don't give you anything to protect your fingers, so when you get close, when you're grating, what happens? You take off a nail or a knuckle. Well, with Plate, watch this. 4 stainless steel prongs inside the cup hold on to the food. When you put the food inside, this button on top pops up. Now you've got a guide that allows you to go up and down without making a mistake, and push down on that button. It feeds it right down to the end, so there's no waste. And look at this. Perfect uniform sliced potatoes for pan fries, home fries, or raw fries. Or you can do some fun stuff like an Irish nacho dip like we have up here in the front.
That looks so
good. But everything cooks evenly because it's all sliced evenly. And that's important. But one of the hardest things you'll ever have to slice in the kitchen, maybe not something hard, but something soft like a red ripe tomato, right? Nobody ever seems to have a knife sharp enough because, well, let's face it, what happens to your kitchen knives after you cut through the food? It hits your countertop, your cutting board, plates, dishes. All those things dull the edge of your knife. That's why you always have to sharpen knives. Well, with the Plate mandolin, all that razor sharp blade ever touches are vegetables, fruit, meat, and cheese, so they stay razor sharp. And look at this, perfect uniform slices for salads, sandwiches, or a backyard barbecued hamburger. There's no way that you could slice that safe, fast, or perfectly with a knife. And I've worked with knives my whole life. But I gotta tell you this, if you like a thin slice, watch this. I'm gonna pop this up to a medium and take a look at the difference, because you can make the different slices however you like, okay? If you like a thinner slice, here, take it all the way up to the thinnest slice right here. I mean, I don't care if you've got a $100 knife and hands like a brain surgeon, there's no way that you could slice that safe, that fast, or that thin with a knife.
That's terrific.
I mean, comes out perfect every time. And you know where you're gonna use that, Marlo? Where you're gonna love it is if you do any pickling. Hey, for bread and butter pickles,
yes.
or for cucumber and onion salad. Maybe you want to nickel down carrots for canning or sliced beets for pickling. Hey, thin sliced cucumbers for bread and butter pickles, it doesn't get any better than that. If you do any pickling at all, you're going to love this machine. And look at this, every slice is exactly like the last.
I think this is the biggest part of it, because the truth is, even, you know, even if you're really good with a knife,
yep.
would you be able to get those perfect slices every single time?
That's right.
I mean, when you go to a restaurant, this is what you see.
That's the thing.
And the uniformity matters.
That's what a machine will do for you, because it doesn't matter what type of fruit or vegetable that you brush through here, you're always going to get that perfect uniform slice.
Excellent.
And that's why every chef in the world has a mandolin in their kitchen arsenal somewhere.
Well, I want you to definitely take advantage of our today's special. Don't forget, this is the lowest price we've ever offered. It's almost double the price typically because of the quality. So you can find other mandolin slicers out there. I'm telling you, you're gonna come back and buy this one.
I'll tell you what.
The quality of this one is, it's like being able to buy a Rolls Royce with a Toyota budget, honey. You are getting that Rolls Royce.
Don't let the price fool you, okay?
I'm telling you.
That price is all HSN. This machine sells, I mean, the value of this machine is way more than what you're paying today.
I don't know if you remember, but I actually selected this as one of my host picks one time. It was host, we get to have host pick, and you can pick any products, but I actually presented this because I personally own this. The first time I aired this with John, and I felt the quality, and I saw this, and I've seen lots of mandolin slicers that are out there, and I don't want to beat up on the other ones. What I am saying to you very clearly is, this is the best. This is the best I've ever used.
Hey, listen, all you have to do is read the reviews. I mean, look at this.
Wow.
Iceberg lettuce on taco night, cabbage for coleslaw, hot slaw, or pepper slaw. This is what mandolins were originally made to do over 100 years ago in Germany. But we've done so much more to them now. Watch this. Now, if you don't like your coleslaw long and stringy like this, I mean, some people do, but if you'd rather have it deli style, watch what I'm gonna do. There's a slide on the side of the machine. I'm gonna pop that up 2 notches. You see those teeth that pop up? Those are your julienne and chopping teeth, okay? Now I'm gonna take this and turn it down to a medium slice. But watch this, okay? Instead of long and stringy cabbage, now you can chop your cabbage deli style. For homemade kapus, look at this. I mean, long and stringy or deli-style coleslaw without a hump, lump, or a bump.
That's fabulous.
I mean, listen, if the only thing that you will ever use this machine for, I get so excited because it does everything but the cooking. But look, if the only thing you'll ever use it for is this one job alone, just for mincing onions, it's worth $3.50 a finger just for the onions alone. I mean, look at that. No waste, no fingers, no smell on your hands, no tears in your eyes. The job's done so fast you don't even have time to cry. But here, the same thing. Yeah, now, onions, cabbage, celery, anything that grows in layers will automatically chop. Now, something solid won't chop. Here, I'm going to run over here real quick. I got to grab a stalk of celery because I'll tell you what. Just for the time that it saves you for this stuff alone, just for celery, you can chop more celery in 10 seconds with this machine than you could chop in 10 minutes with a knife. I mean, come the holidays for your homemade stuffing, soups, or stews, but watch this. There's 26 different ways just to cut celery with this machine. Lay it down lengthwise, and now instead of chopping your celery, you'll make your celery spears for your stir fries or for wok cooking.
Isn't that excellent?
If you've got kids at home, I don't know a kid out there that doesn't like French fries.
Right.
Well, look at this. I went to one of those fast food places the other day, Marlo, 95 cents for a 4-ounce package of French fries. That's $4 a pound for potatoes, okay? I mean, I don't know about you, but $4 a pound for potatoes, you know? Here, watch this. Now, I showed you the chopping, the slicing, the dicing, and oh, and by the way, if you like bigger French fries, all you do is slide this back. Now you only have 1 row of teeth. You put it on the thickest slice, and now you can make those perfect French fries, carrot sticks, zucchini spears for a vegetable tray. Use that guide so you can't cut yourself, you don't waste anything, and look at the difference in those fries.
Oh,
big, juicy steak fries like you get in the restaurants.
I want to encourage you to use our express automated ordering. We are inviting you to shop with us for our finest value of the day. I know that John is working from the red choice, but we do also have a white choice, a black choice, and a green of the 4 colors. The green is the most limited. In addition to getting the green or the mandolin in any color you like, don't forget that we're giving you this set of 3 peelers. And we're gonna get to that in the presentation, but I wanted you to know that this also comes along with it. Over 9,000 people have ordered. I am telling you,
look at this.
We give you a 30-day money-back guarantee. When you get this at home, and I don't say this lightly, this is gonna be a game changer for you in the kitchen. When it comes to slicing, dicing, and mincing, there is one superstar, and it's the plate mandolin.
I went to the Ohio State Fair one year, all right? I saw a corn stripper, and that's all it did was take corn off the cob. Sold it for like 30 bucks or whatever. But that's all it did was take corn off the cob. This is a corn stripper. It makes French fries. It slices cabbage. I mean, this does everything but the cooking. Now, when you're doing corn, I'm gonna give you a tip, because you can't use a safety holder, you have to lay it down. Okay, if you have an oven mitt at home, put the oven mitt on, or here, we have this glove. Okay?
And we sell these, actually.
Put this, this is one of those cut-resistant gloves. You can put this on, and that way you don't have to worry about, look, it'll take care of the heat if you cook your corn first, or blanch it, or you can do it raw. It makes no difference. But this way, if you happen to slip, you don't have to worry about cutting yourself. These cut-resistant gloves, by the way, if you use knives in the kitchen, you're gonna love these, because look, now you can take anything you like. You could slice vegetables right in the palm of your hand, and you don't have to worry about cutting yourself, okay?
So those are
these
great.
gloves, they come in handy. I mean,
and those are a separate purchase, and I know that we've been providing you with that item number on your television screen. By the way, here's your mandolin slicer. Don't forget best value. You can adjust the thickness. I know that John has mentioned that a couple of times. It has that integrated blade design. It has a hand guard, and it also has a non-skid feet and folding design. The quality is what I want you to take away from this. There are lots and lots, and you see them, you see mandolins all the time. I know you do. But the one takeaway from this is the quality of this one is exceptional. You can see that it has a retail value of $72. You pay, because it's our finest value of the day, of $34.95. And don't forget, it's $8.74. Once you pay $5, by the way, throughout food and kitchen, you're done with shipping and handling on the day. If you own this mandolin slicer from Plate, please give us a call. Tell us how well you love it. But I am telling you, if you are one of those people, you loathe the prep, the slicing, dicing, and mincing.
Look at this. Homemade potato chips.
But look at how perfect they are.
Everyone is perfect, uniform. And here's a little tip. If you put your potato chips in a bowl of ice cold water for about 10 minutes after you slice them, it takes all the starch out. They get curly like this, and they get crispy and hard. They don't turn brown. Now you can drop those in the air fryer, okay? Or you can put them on a cookie sheet in the oven, sprinkle whatever seasonings you like over the top, like garlic salt or Parmesan cheese, and bake them in the oven for about 7 minutes at 350. You'll have crispy, delicious potato chips, homemade.
Without all the preservatives and salt and stuff like that that you can find in
something about the plate mandolin that I love. There's a little secret thing about this that I think you're gonna love too. Right down here at the bottom, you see this little tab? That lifts up the bottom plate, all right? And the knob on the side here turns it from a straight slicer to a ripple or waffle slicer, all right? Now, you can take that same potato, or here, I've got a different potato, but watch this. Instead of potato chips like this, have some fun. You run it through, you give it a turn and run it through again. It puts those ripples in the cut, but when you crisscross them like this, what it does is it actually puts holes in the vegetables to give you that waffle.
Show us that one more time.
Okay, but here.
Because I have this at home, and you know, I've never done that before.
Here, I'll show you on a zucchini too, because you're gonna have a ton of fun with this, all right? Now, I put the setting on the thinnest slice right here, all right? And I've got the ripple blade up here. So all you do, now if you go straight up and down, you'll just get ripple slices, but maybe you're gonna love this, okay? But there's a tip. If you turn the vegetable just a quarter turn before you run it through that blade, it crisscrosses the cuts, and it puts the holes in the vegetables to give you that waffle cut. And talk about having fun in the kitchen.
Yes.
I mean, garnishing with these, you top off, maybe it's something that you're putting in the oven, or, I mean, and think of the calories you cut out with all those holes
you're funny.
in there.
You're too funny.
Hey, look, organic earrings. If you're on a cheap date, you can. Oh, by the way, you can do this with any solid vegetable or fruit, okay? Carrots, beets, apples, apples, pears. But it's not just a waffle cutter, okay? Look at this. I mean, you can do all kinds of garnishes like this. If you're having a bowl of soup, look at this. When your company comes over,
oh yeah,
I'll tell you what,
so pretty.
Give them something nice to talk about.
Oh, that's fancy, isn't it? But it's so pretty.
It's so simple too, and that's what I love about Plate.
Yeah.
They take all the stress out of prep work in the kitchen, because let's face it, cooking doesn't take time. It's the preparation of the food that takes the time.
And we should mention, when you go in the stores, and we've all done it, where you've purchased the tomatoes that are already sliced, or the onions, or the bag of cabbage for convenience, you pay more. And it's not as fresh. Here's a way for you to not only be able to save money, but for you to have the satisfaction of being able to do it yourself.
That's right.
So over 9,500 people have ordered.
Wow.
I've always wanted to know, when you go to the supermarket, how do they get the cabbage so pretty and so perfect, right? Well,
this is what they use.
The secret's out.
It is.
They use products like this, and so we are so delighted to be able to bring it to you as our finest. Don't miss it, guys.
Sweet potato waffle chips. I mean, little brown sugar and cinnamon. Throw those on a cookie sheet in the oven.
My mouth is watering
just thinking about it.
See,
but this machine does just about everything.
It's the quality.
And I almost forgot. I mean, this is like one of the biggest bonuses. It's a 3-piece peeler set. You guys are gonna love this. It snaps together. See how they nest together? Each piece snaps on each other, so you never have to go searching for them through the drawer. You have one that has a straight blade. You have one that has a serrated blade, so you can do things like butternut squash, or if you want to peel your tougher vegetables, like a rutabaga, you'll love that one. And this one is a julienne peeler, where, I'll tell you what, I'll show you this one real quick on this piece that I've got already cut here. But look, all you do is pull it through, and it gives you an angel hair julienne cut, okay? Even finer than what the mandolin will give you. And this way you can do your angel hair zucchini pastas literally in seconds. You can garnish salads, or if you're into stir fries. You know, stir fries aren't that difficult. You don't need a wok to do stir fries.
No, but look at how pretty that is.
And delicious and healthy, and they're good for you too.
And a great way to kind of add more vegetables to your diet.
For a carrot, beets, apples, pears, potatoes, any solid vegetable, you can turn into those long julienne spears like that for garnishing and decorating. You're gonna love that peeler set.
And here's the thing, what do you pay for just a peeler set?
Oh, I know.
So I mean value for value. Value for value, I should say, you're getting a tremendous buy. $8.74 on a credit card. Almost 1,000 people have ordered in this hour.
Wow.
You have red, green, black, and white are your choices. Buy this. I'm telling you. I love it. I've selected it as a host pick. I own it at home. We do offer other mandolins, and I don't want to beat up on those. I am just telling you from my own experience of working here for a long time.
Once you try this machine,
this one is the cat's meow.
It speaks for itself, okay?
It's the best that we offer.
It really is.
And it's really good.
Again, for the price today, don't let that price fool you. This is quality. You will not find this machine anywhere for this.
Can we show some of this real quickly, John? I know we didn't talk about this, but for canning, look at how beautiful this is.
Yeah, if you do any canning, here's the nice thing about it.
Look at these.
These are pickled onions, okay? Here we've got regular cucumber pickles, but they're sliced sideways for sandwich pickles.
Look at the slaw.
You've got your chow chow. You've got your bread and butter pickles. And look at this, these pickled radishes.
Ooh.
And I tell you what, here, watch. I gotta do these radishes real quick, because this is something really cool. You'll love it for those little button mushrooms, and you'll love this for the radishes. I'm gonna switch this back. Here's how easy it is. I'm gonna put it on the straight slice, and then, watch this. I'm gonna take a bowl full of radishes. You can fill this up with 4, 5, 6, a half a dozen, however many you like, all right? But for sliced, here, I'm gonna put it on medium slice, and watch this. The cup fits right over the top. And the best part is, you're doing more than one at a time, and they're all the same thickness. So, I mean, look at that. Every one is exactly the same thickness. So they're all gonna can up. They're all gonna look beautiful on a salad.
Now I'm gonna put you on the spot, and I don't even know if you know the answer to it.
Yes.
Could I do beets with this?
Absolutely. Beets, rutabaga. You can do yams. You can do sweet potatoes.
I'm telling you.
It does literally everything but the cooking. And cooking doesn't take time.
And I hope that you'll buy it today. It's our finest value of the day. We have a little display here that it might be fun fun to show you because it'll do all of these things and more. So everything that you're seeing here, as thin or as thick as you'd like, whether you'd like it chopped or sliced or diced or minced, even the waffle style, it will create all of this. Can you imagine being able to create all of that for $34.95?
Oh, I know.
It's going to be one of your most favorite kitchen appliance. It will be one that you will use, I imagine,
every day in the kitchen.
Every day.
Yep. Every single recipe calls for sliced or diced or chopped or minced something, and this machine will do it all. I like to tell everybody, if the only thing you ever use this machine for are just cutting onions, it's worth it for this one job alone. Look at this. Maybe you have an air fryer or a deep fryer, you want to make homemade onion rings. Put it on the thick slice. You pop the rings apart, you got perfect homemade fresh onion rings. If you like a thinner slice, maybe you want to garnish a salad, I'm going to move it up to the medium slice, and you'll see the difference right away. But if you want paper thin onions for salads or for sauteed peppers and onions, or steak and onion, liver and onion, potatoes and onion, for thin sliced onions for heroes and hamburgers, look at that.
Ooh.
I mean, paper thin, perfect slices. Those things will cook up as soon as they hit the hot oil in the pan. And here, it's not just that. I mean, again, remember, you don't have to use it for everything, but if it saves you time, how much time does it take to chop celery come the holidays when you're making your stuffing or for a soup or a stew? Like I said before, there's 26 different ways just to cut celery with this machine.
26.
You can do one stalk at a time or the whole bunch all at once like this to save time. You want to slice celery for a salad and use a medium. Maybe you want those for a soup or a stew or for a gumbo.
And by the way, more than 10,000 of
I'm going to
you
put it on the thick slice.
have ordered our today's special, hsn.com, shop by remote, download our app to your mobile phone or devices, but you don't want to miss this.
If you have a wok,
this is a great today's special.
Run it through on an angle, okay? You're going to get those woks, look, perfect for if you have a wok at home. And again, you don't need a wok to do stir fries. You can do it right in your frying pan. They're quick and easy to cook. They're healthy, they're good for you. Now with this machine, they're quick and easy to cut too. And they're all uniform, so they'll all cook up at the exact same time.
Now with more than 500 people on the phone lines, if you've ever, for convenience, went out and purchased a veggie tray to maybe take to like a party, listen, you'll be able to do it yourself for a fraction of the cost.
How about eggplant?
Gorgeous.
Okay, perfect and uniform.
Gorgeous. Stay on the phone lines if you'd like to have our today's special.
Happy slicing,
John,
everybody.
Thank you very much. And we want to mention to everybody, we've got a special value. Once you pay $5 to ship your entire kitchen and food order, you are done for the day. You'll get free shipping and handling and everything else kitchen and food on the day. You're looking at our HSN card if you'd like to apply for it. If approved, you'll get $10 off your first purchase of $10 or more at time of approval. So it might be something to think about as you shop with us. Can I give these to you? Thank you for next hour. Thank you. If you'd like to get our today's special, if you'd like to get our HSN card, you can certainly do it.